video scopes for November 2013. Let's hope we don't have any issues today like I've had with the whole Mercury retrograde this particular week. Right, all the video scopes will be done individually, hopefully, and this is for the month of November, so enjoy. What you're all going to be looking at for November is there's going to be a new moon eclipse on the 3rd of November. There's going to be Uranus square Pluto. This is going to be the 4th in a series of 7 coming up. You're looking at Mercury turned direct, yay, on the 10th, and Jupiter turned retrograde on the 7th, and we'll also have Neptune turning direct on the 13th. So as you can see, November will be what I feel is a game changer. It'll be a month of changes in Scorpio. Always look, because it can mean illusions sometimes for some of you out there, but anybody, or 90% of the ladies watching this, relationships, these next 2 months are key months around your relationship issues, sorting out, settling. If you can get the balance before the year's out with anyone from the past, with anyone around you now, have the ability to be a long committed relationship, especially one that will expand greater around March, April of next year. Getting back to the video scopes, this is actually going to be for Pisces. I'll start Pisces off since I left them out, but this is for Pisces, November 2013, and it's for the month for Pisces. The new moon eclipse is on the 3rd, so Uranus squares Pluto on November the 1st. This is this is the 4th in a series of 7. So while this is the 4th time Uranus has squared Pluto, it's happening in your 2nd house of money and material and your values. And it's also connected then to what they call the 11th house of friends, groups and associates. So how have you used your strength, willpower, initiative, your personal endurance, or your own ability to build your personal values in your life? The new moon eclipse conjunct Saturn on November the 3rd, and that the new moon, always I used to say to people, new moon is new starts, new beginnings, new jobs. Even initiating a relationship is never good. Never meet anybody new in a Mercury retrograde, or never start to think off unless you've known that person from the past before. If you've known them from the past, it's different, but new starts, new beginning around that new moon. But remember, you are in a retrograde which will slow things down until the 10th. The new moon falls in your 9th house, and the 9th house is all about the higher mind and the understanding. Your mind is open to new possibilities with the higher mind, so someone may be opening internets, doing something on the internet, new businesses, anything personal to yourself. It's a growth period, and you're going to look at this with a lot of strong determination and your own vivid Pisces imagination. So whatever you can deal with and sort of jolly along at the moment may well take off again between now and say February of next year. It will be a time when you'll work on new projects, new ways to make money, so you're going to leave this year with more security in your life. Mercury turning direct on the 10th of November will then allow the flow and the greater ease to come back with any form of communication. When Mercury turns direct, or direct motion after the 10th, please remember out there, I wish it was the floodgates. It's not quite, it's the gates opening, but the floodgates open about the 27th of November. That's when the shadow grade, as it's called, or the overcast that still lingers around, has disappeared. So anything really commitment wise, I would look at the 27th of November afterwards, but certainly the 10th will bring in your power to be able to concentrate, to focus, the ability to communicate, and that's for all of you on a better level. Any misunderstandings where someone said, oh, you text this or said that, it will soon be able to be put back into, excuse me, greater perspective, or make a little bit more sense of direction towards where you're going. So it will be about direction for you also in November, towards reaching your personal goals and achieving personal ambitions. So again, the creative flow for Pisces, we're ruled by Neptune, so it's dreams, imagination. It can mean addictions for a lot of people, or digging deep within your heart and soul. Hospitals rule that also connection as well with Pisces. Jupiter turning retrograde on November the 7th. Now I have heard really that Jupiter's already slowed down, almost stopped. So it hasn't, not quite to the 7th, but it's almost kind of stationary now. Jupiter is connected to Cancer, so that's all been about your home, your personal life, your family, renovations, house moves, property, expanding businesses. As I joked before, expanding your waistline now, it can, because Cancer likes the food and it's about the stomach area, but this is about expanding something in your life. So when it goes retrograde, everything slows down in order for you to wrap up the smaller details and to get yourself sorted until March of 2014, when it goes direct again, and you'll find that people will start to sell houses, move forward, and things will start to open up again. So if you're going to move, most people now, if you've not moved, it will be March, April or the spring of next year, especially when those eclipses come in around the 15th and 29th of April. So Jupiter changes direction in the house of the 7th house for Pisces, which is the house of romance, creativity, the va-va-voom, the excitement, the passion, the love. So it's changing to expand your love area, Pisces. Now any Virgos, it will be very much similar for them. So your mind will be on the activities of creating those projects, making money, because we're ruled by the Virgo of that being pushed forwards at the moment. Anything that is creative, new love, new romance, returning in your life. Some of you may well be, don't forget in the retrograde, past relationships, past people can return. And I'm not going to say no, but wait till it unfolds for any of you looking at romance till after the retrograde. Possibly look between the 13th and maybe the 24th of November. See what pans out in that aspect. But as a Pisces, that openness, that attitude of caring towards others will attract people and situations into your life. It's still a time to be cautious for the Pisces. So what is it, you'll be looking at what you truly want, lust or passion. Lust, and passion can be gone in a heartbeat. Love lasts a little bit longer. It's great in the short term, but many Pisces will be looking for commitment as we leave this year. As Virgos, it's your time to commit to settle. So you're going through some significant changes. Anyone that's looking great, ladies, and your kiss is nice, fantastic, but if he's not giving you the commitment or what you need, remember what you need and what you want are two different things sometimes. But Pisces and Virgos are looking to commit and change the state of play in their life at the moment. When we get to Neptune turns direct on the 13th, so that's another key day, the 13th of November. Neptune is your ruler, it's your first house, so it rules the sign of Pisces, the god of the water, the emotion, the turbulence, diving deep, emotional energies when Neptunes are about, but your dreams expand, so it's about illusion, but it's about your imagination as well. So this is a very important transit for you. It can intensify the Pisces sensitive nature and how others see you. So use this time to maybe influence other people on their emotional level. You're quite receptive towards other people, you're quite intuitive, you're quite psychic, use your spiritual energy or mind that you have. And if you can mix compassion with that caring or charisma side, you'll succeed really, Pisces, in many areas of your life. Remember, a lot of it's about the higher mind for you. It's about how you see yourself, how you see others. Very caring is the Pisces, very deep, friend for life. So again, have a wonderful November, dear Pisces. What I will do now, as somebody's asked me to do, and I'll carry on doing it, is I will do a tarot spread also for the months on the end of it. So you've had an astrology forecast. What I will look at now for you is putting 4 or 5 cards down maybe for each of you and looking at what you are given via the tarot that comes in. So the first card is, I'm going to connect it to your work and your finances. Right, fantastic card that you've had come up. This is very much linked towards the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, again, it signifies a little bit what I've just spoke about, new projects, new situations. Beautiful cards. I like these cards. If I can put it a little bit closer to the screen for you. The Ace of Wands, look at what's symbolising. Things are growing, things are blossoming, things are weaving. It's like a diamond on top of the card. So it's signifying that whatever is coming in over the next month, it's something that is going to make you money. It could be a new project, new business, new situation. It's something that's really going to take off in your life. It's very much about prosperity. So the card's talking about the same as key as the astrology. Remember what I said, it's your time to make money or be looking at your finances. So the Ace of Wands is signifying and clarifying that. Right, the next one is about the emotional aspect as we draw towards, say, the middle of the month. Now, the Empress card has come up. So this is how you'll be seen to attract in love, Pisces. The Empress is very attractive female. Look at the butterflies, you're attracting the butterflies. Now, there's an old video or film that I watched many moons ago where someone was attracting ladybugs or ladybirds when the time was right for romance. So male or female, this card has still come up. The Empress is the beauty within us all, male or female. It's attracting love. So around the middle of the month, I do want to go around the 13th, 14th. I feel as if that's when you're going to start attracting the love aspect in the November area, Pisces. Right, communications, that's another link that I'll do, because so many people say, when is he or she going to communicate with me? So we're looking at when or thereabouts of the communication. Now, the Knight of Swords is about someone coming forwards quite hastily. I'm not saying they come across in a cold manner, but for any of you it can be an air sign or linked to a younger male air sign or someone in their 30s. But this is someone starting to, the Knight of Swords is someone starting to come forward. Look at the wings on the bird, look at the flight, look at the movement. So it's possible that you've already got someone in your life or someone around you, and what's going to happen is they're going to come forward a lot quicker around anything from the second week. I'm going to take that, possibly the third week in November. Seems to be a quickness, seems to be energies lifting at that point. Even if you say is it a business level, you could be looking at communications where someone's starting to communicate a lot better, starting to come forward, you're getting the answers. So the Knight of Swords is about swiftness, it's something moving forward. Swords are the mental mind. So in your mind there will be a lot of quickness and you thinking on the ball and on the go to do with the situation or whoever you're having contact with. Right, we'll look at any challenges that we have to face also before the end of the month. So we'll see what the challenge card or the card of challenges that is brought before you. Right, it always went to give me the same card after I shuffled the pack, so I'm not really au fait with that. I like you all to have different cards. Right, the High Priestess, again, this is a beautiful card, and this is really linked with many Pisces, because this is a High Priestess is your spiritual pathway, it's your intuition, it's your spiritual connection with the world. Any challenges that you have, what it's telling you, and I feel as if there will be some, but not in a bad way, the challenges are telling you to use your intuition, the spiritual connection. With all the Neptune, you're the sea god of emotions, you're the god of love. Most Pisces love to be loved, you love to be by the sea, you love the emotions, you love the warmth, you love the hugs. But any challenges you have, this card is telling you to look at your intuitive mind, to listen to what you connect with at that point. And we'll give one last card as an overall view of the month for you, just to give you a little bit of clarity, because I know some of you like the cards as well as me talking about astrology. You can't see astrology, so it depends on how your mindset is. Some people like the astrology aspect, some people like to see the visualization of cards when I do readings. Right, fantastic overview. Again, the cards should still give me the clarity of what I've spoke about astrology wise, the Ten of Cups. So for Pisces, male and female, what that's telling you is that that is a commitment in a relationship in the month of November. Now remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, the beginning of the overview. Whoever you float over November, December with and float out a year with, you have the ability to have a committed long-term relationship with. The Ten of Cups is clarifying the overview is something that feels permanent togetherness. Now, what I will say, if someone says, what about my business? That is clarifying that things are cemented, committed in the month of November around your working life, your business life, or your romantic life. That's the overview card that I've given you. And the overview for the month of November is something committed that comes in as a long-term. It's a union, it's togetherness. So wishing you a wonderful November. It will be a game changer. It's going to be a month that really shifts. People will come out the woodwork. You'll be surprised at what goes on. So have a wonderful month of November. It's been a pleasure giving you the astrology chart. Until next month, possibly next week, we'll see how things pan out, but certainly next month. I might do a mini view next week, but certainly till next month. Bye bye, and wishing you wonderful holiday season, and take care, dear Pisces.